Hello, this is Dr. Hall, and next up we are discussing about behavior modifications. And in here, this topic is basically essential for the ACSM Certified Personal Trainer or ACSM exercise physiology. And in this presentation, we will summarize part 3 of the book ACSM, American College of Sport Medicine Resource for Personal Trainer, analyzing key points from the following chapters. Chapter number 7, Theories of Behavior Change. Chapter 8, Adherence to Exercise. Chapter 9, Electing Positive Perception and Behaviors and Coaching Techniques. And much of this information is relevant during the initial consultation, but to understand your client, it's important to analyze this information and select the specific approach to promote exercise adherence. And it's important in the exam, as I told before, because these contents are important chapters and domain for the exam. In exercise leadership, for example, and client consultation is 20% for the CPT, and the exercise physiology represent 25% in exercise counseling and behavior modification. And we have the first topic in here. We're going to dive into trans-theoretical model, which you will likely encounter in the at least one question in your certificate exam. And this model consists in 5 stages: pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance. And as you outline on page 369, each stage has distinctive characteristics, and we will explain one by one in here in this screen. You can observe that the pre-contemplation, the client has not intention to take action toward change and seems a little bit benefit on change at this time. Contemplation refers to client sees to possible benefit and change and negative consequence of his or her behavior and is considering change within the next 6 months. That's important, next 6 months. Preparation, the client has developed a plan of action toward behavior change and interest to make change in the immediately future, next 30 days. That's important, next 30 days. And action, the client is actively making behavior change, regularly active, but less than 6 months. That is important. And maintenance is the last part of this trans-theoretical model, also known as TTM. The client has been actively maintaining the change during the action stage. The new behaviors have been established for 6 months or more, and the client is knowing working in prevent relapse. And another key aspect of behavior modification is decision balance, which plays a role in every stage of the trans-theoretical model. Throughout all stages, individuals continuously weigh the pros and cons of behavior change. For example, the benefits of becoming more active may include reversing diabetes or reducing joint pain. However, potential drawbacks might involve the effort required and fear of failure. Unfortunately, only a small percentage, typically less than 10% of individuals at risk, are likely to take action at a given time. While this detail is not critical for your test and is worth noting. And in here, we are going to move to another important topic. This is a health belief model, also known as HBM, like the trans-theoretical model or TTM, is widely used, a theoretical approach to behavior change. And the health belief model, HBM, suggests that individuals' perception of susceptibility plays a key role in their willingness to change behavior. For example, a person with high blood pressure may feel more motivated to improve their their diet and exercise habits than someone who does not perceive a health risk. This model emphasizes that the perception of danger can often outweigh the the perception benefit of lifestyle change. And in here we can observe on page 406 of the book, we can analyze the health belief models, construct and strategies. The key components of the health belief model include perceived susceptibility, perceived severity, perceived benefit, perceived barriers, cues to action, and self-efficacy. These constructs basically helps explain how individuals assess health risk and make decisions about behavior change. And in here we can observe the information about the constructs, and this is like we are going to explain each component of the health belief model. Perceived susceptibility, this refers an individual's belief about their risk of experiencing health problems or conditions. Perceived severity, this refers to an individual's belief about the seriousness of a health problem and its consequences. Perceived benefit, this refers to an individual's belief in the effectiveness of the recommended health behavior to reduce the risk or severity of the health problems. And perceived barriers, this refers to an individual's belief in potential costs or difficulties of taking a specific health action, such as inconvenience, expense, or fear. Cue of action, these are triggers that prompt individuals to take actions, much as a reminder or prompt to engage in a health behavior. And self-efficacy, that's important. This refers an individual's confidence in their ability to successfully perform the behavior required to take an action. And the next content focus on this topic is the social cognitive theory, SCT, abbreviated as like this as SCT. In here, also the social cognitive theory does not emphasize perceived susceptibility as much as the health belief model. It introduced several important constructs that are crucial for predicting behavioral change. The social cognitive theory assessed that outcome expectation or self-efficacy are most important factors in behavior change. In a sense, basically the social cognitive theory highlights that outcome expectation and self-efficacy are key drivers of behavior change. And in here, the next topic is basically is the social ecological model, SEM, which is important because when developing a theoretical approach to physical activity intervention, it is essential to view a client not as a single independent entity, but as someone with a larger social framework and infrastructure too. And basically the social ecological model suggests that health behavior are influenced not only by the individual but also by the environment relationship and broader societal factors that are important in here. And you can see in the figure 7.8 the levels of the social ecological models, and this one include individual level, interpersonal level, organizational level, community level, policy, societal level, and these levels reflects the different factors that influence health behavior, ranging from personal characteristics to broader societal and policy influence. And in here we can observe in this slide we can explain each level of social ecological model. In individual levels, factors are like age, gender, genetic, self-efficacy, and motivations. The interpersonal levels, the factors are more related to support, role models, relationships, social networks than shape individuals' behavior choices. The organizational level, this involves policies, resources, organizational cultures, and available programs. And community level refers to the social norms, the neighborhood environment, community resources, and local policies. And the last one, policy and societal level, involves government policies, public health program, and economic factors. For example, we have now we're going to discuss the SMART goals. This specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time goals. It is crucial to ensure that your client goals align with this model. And specific basically is a goal like for example, losing weight is to beg. I mean, losing weight is beg. It's more achievable if it's clearly defined. I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. Measurable. This refers to setting goals that can be tracked, such as the pounds lost or improvements in strength in bench press, for example. Attainable is set goals that are achievable within the client's current abilities or resources. Realistic also refers as relevant. The goal should be appropriate and meaningful to the client's lifestyle. And timely, establish a time for goal completion, and even if it is flexible or soft deadline. And similar to SMART goals, we also have small goals. This is a more recent model. S stands for self-selected. That's the goal should be chosen by the individual. M is measurable, just like in SMART goals. A stands for action-oriented, meaning clear plan of action required. L stands for linked to life, meaning the goal should integrate into the person's everyday life. And the other L stands for long term, indicating that the goal should be sustainable over the time. These are the characteristics of the small goals. And in here we can observe the 5 A's of behavior change. Are assessing, advising, agreeing, assisting, and aligning. Additionally, there are 4 types of support. Emotional support, for example, such as friend calling to encourage exercise consistency. Tangible support, like spouse cooking, dinner while the client works out. Informational support, including resources like emails or poster. And appraisal support, where someone, for example, prices progress, helping build confidence. And another concept to understand, and is a key component in promoting physical activity and achieving fitness goal, is self-monitoring. Refers to tracking one's behavior to increase awareness and monitor progress. Basically, self-monitoring is a key component in promoting physical activity and achieving fitness goal. According with the ACSM, the American College of Medicine, self-monitoring refers to the practice of tracking one's behavior. We can track our food, we can track our steps, we can track our weight, we can track our strength. There are many possibilities to follow the self-monitoring. And Finally, another concept to understand in is intention to change behavior. Is crucial concept in health behavior theories, particularly in the context of exercise and physical activity, as emphasized by the American College of Sport Medicine. Intention of change behavior, which is influenced by a person's attitude about their behavior, social norm, and their self-efficacy. Well, this was the topic of behavior modifications.